Hello, world. It's your boy Major Way. And I'm in this thing. Guess what? I got a sweet, sweet garden. I got purple hook peas. Sweet, sweet purple hook peas. Man, that had 2 shoeboxes full. It made a full gallon of peas. I got the squashes. You got the squashes. Look like that might not have got fertilized. I got the squashes, Make the saccatosh, squash, what that is? Squash, they go to squashes. Make the saccatosh or the squash, pickle squash. That's what some people call it. We got the snapper beans, the regular snap beans. Snap beans all through here. We got the snap beans. We got a little old baby watermelon hanging up here. A little baby watermelon. Probably got a bunch of cucumbers. I got some little small cucumber in there. So here go the fence line of that. See, they go over there, and then it come all the way around. Now they starting to cross the little fence, and my design is a double line, and it been working. So double lines seem like they work for deer, cause I got deer. I'm in deer heaven, and double line basically just mean that small one right there for the rabbits and stuff. But the bigger little cheap fence that I got right here, the bigger little cheap fence, it's just, and this right here wave in the wind. So when a deer come, basically, when a deer walk up to it, this waving in the wind, that one waving, deer eyes on the side of their head. So they don't got depth perception. So they can't tell how far that is to jump. So they leave you alone. That's how that works. But it ain't been worked so far, ain't nothing been in here. We got the cucumbers. What else over here? Tomatoes. These right here ought to be one of them big beef, one of them brandywine, and one of them an orange tomato on these 3 right here. And hopefully I done got rid of my bloom rot. The blooms look a lot better. See my bloom rot right here? I've been having bloom rot. See, watch this. Oh, well, that one didn't. See how it just come off? It just come off very, very easy. The bloom rot. You got the purple hub peas. They big, long, pretty peas. If I let me find one. See, look. Big old, long, pretty peas. We got the, let's see where we at. I think I explained everything over there. We got snap beans. Let me stand back and get perception of it. Okay, over there in that corner, all the way around, that's where your watermelon's at, back in the corner. That's where your, all the cucumbers and stuff. That's where all the snap beans. And I still got shrimp if somebody wants some. I'm gonna have some froze. I'm gonna freeze them today. So if somebody wants something fresh, they better say something. And look at this sucker here. Look who I found. This sucker here is the devil himself. You see that sucker hiding in there, creeping up? See what he doing? That's what they did in the Bible. That's how hateful these suckers is. The Lord sent the plague of locusts after folks. Look at that sucker. It been a locust. But I tell you what, the net been keeping them out though. I ain't had but a few come in. But that joker there get killed. That's what happened to him. But these right here is large cherry. Them large cherry tomatoes. What them is. Large cherry tomatoes. There's another large cherry tomato right here. And hopefully if I get my bloom rot situated, I get some. These regular Roma tomatoes on in here. Like a stick done flew in my garden. These regular old Roma tomatoes. Stick done flew in the old garden. Everybody be wondering what for, what Major Way, what for? Fo be chilling. Oh, Fo be doing that pretty watermelon. I think that's the prettiest one I got. Real pretty watermelon. It ain't that big, but it's just getting there. These are my okras. Just came out and sprayed for spider mites. Spider mites are back. I sprayed with the water hose and I sprayed with spider mite recipe is. See, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna tell y'all the game. I'm finna give you the game on here. Spider mite. Get a water hose. Put the sprayer on pretty high. That's why I'm leaning over and spray this mess out of them. And try to spray them off. And when you do that, go get a couple of a teaspoon, 2 tablespoons, I think, of alcohol, 1 teaspoon of Dawn dish soap and water, a gallon of water, and you mix it up and shake it up, and you come back and spray them because the bubbles kind of suffocate them. I guess that's how I kind of been keeping them in hand a little bit, but I just sprayed them off just now. They'll be back tomorrow. They live here. They live here with me. Them spider mites got a home here, and because of them, I ain't got no peppers yet. I'm coming on this side. This is where I just was at. We got these melons in here. And see, if you got bloom rot, you got to get the calcium nitrate. Or they got bloom rot stuff that you can spray on the plant. I did both. If you got, let's see, nitrogen deficiency, you want to either get, you could buy nitrogen like stuff, you buy nitrogen, or you can do a little better way, get the blood meal. Phosphorus would be bone meal, but those are long acting. Everybody want to do organic, but how you gonna do organic when the bone meal takes 6 weeks to break down before it even help your garden? So you put it in there, it ain't help your garden until 6 weeks. But everybody want to be organic. You ain't gonna make it. I got spray in this. I spray every so often when I see it. I need it, and I just took a locust out here just now. So, and that's with the spraying. That's what I use right here, 7. That's for the ground. That's for the ground. Throw that around on the ground, kind of keep down on some of them traveling in. It don't work all the way, but it helps. And then I use neem oil. Man, I use anything, man. You gonna have to use anything for the simple fact of you don't got no choice. The garden ain't no game. Because guess what? If you don't come out here like I just did this morning, get that locust out of there. That locust, if he stayed there 3-4 days, oh, this is the damage the locust did. The locust chewed all that up. Everything on this side, right? Everything that look a little damaged, that locust just did that. So, you know, you get a couple of them in there, they take out your whole crop. That's why when they sent a plague, that plague was a locust. Locusts mean. And bloom rot. The soil is river sand, half compost, 1 bale of river sand, and it's a mix you get called super soil with the river sand and compost. So you really got 75% compost, 25% river sand, and then 1 bale on top of that of 1 big bale of peat moss, and you'll get that'd be enough to fill up one of them beds. And you need to fill up one of these beds, you need 1.5 yards. 1.5 yards fill up one of these beds, and that'd be about $1,000 at Home Depot. And I can make you one for $600, fertilizer and everything. You know, looking just like this. You know, if you want me to put up panels and stuff, that's gonna be extra. If you want me to plant it, that'll be extra, probably $100. But I can get you some big pretty beds. I get you an 8x4 for about $400. Like I said, the soil in the 8x4 about $700-800 by itself. So I'm coming to your house, setting up a bed, putting it in for less than the amount of soil that you go up there and pay for. So that's basically what I would do if somebody wanted a fall garden or a spring garden. And I can have it set up. Now, I don't know if I get somebody got gates and stuff in their backyards. If they want a big one like this, you might pay a little extra because I have to wheelbarrow it to the backyard from the truck, off the back of the truck, because it's going to be a big truckload of dirt. And I have to wheelbarrow it off the truck to the back of your yard, so I have to charge a little bit more for that. But just somebody I can get to and just throw it off the back of the truck, I can charge you about that price. But my garden been beautiful. It's been bountiful. I've been blessed. I've been fighting mites. I've been fighting them doggone locusts. I've been fighting just different, trying to keep my soil together, the fertilizer levels and all that. See, like these new blooms, how good and pretty they is, they gonna put out some more. See, them right there, some baby ones. They ready to put out some more. See them new pretty green. So you got the green, you got the old bloom. So it's ready to shoot off for a round too. So you kind of refertilize a little bit, revamp the soil so it can do good on its second round. But I'm just a happy person. I'm a blessed person. I thank the Lord. And you know, I ain't gonna come on here preaching nobody. Hell, I don't even go to church. So somebody gonna be preaching to me for saying I don't go to church. But I just don't trust these preachers. And people could give it how to live. They could take it or leave it. But that's my opinion in the United States of America, and that's how I feel. I don't trust them. I think they're money hungry, and I think all they want is your money, and that's how I feel. Some people don't feel that way. Some people do feel that way. You know, you got a couple of them out of 10, maybe 2, 3 at best, that's really there to do what they supposed to do. But the rest of them, you know, they just trying to make a living like everybody else. And that ain't the way it's supposed to be done. But my garden putting out, but I will see when I go to selling though, I have sell tomato $3 a pound, cucumbers $2 a pound, squash $2 a pound, zucchini $3 a pound. But that probably ain't gonna be till the spring. I have a little bit here and there, but in the spring, this gonna be different. I'm gonna have a whole swagged out. It's gonna be swagged out real. It's gonna be swagged out. It's gonna be like a little indoor, outdoor slash little garden area because you gotta have it outdoor, like so the bees stuff come in. But it's gonna be nice all the way around the edges. I'm gonna have a 30 inches, basically around its edge like this is, but it's gonna be all the way to the edge of that concrete. Basically, all the way around the edge, gonna be 30 inches of beds all the way around the edge. So I'm gonna build a basically, you know, I'm gonna build like a door right there on them steps. And you're gonna get to my house from opening that door. And the rest of the fence gonna go right there. So you can't even get in none of this until you go through that door. And from that door all the way around the garden, all the way around to that post over there with that fence I'm building, all the way around the garden, all the way around, even across the yard, or even across the house. I'm gonna put my the shade crops right across there. It's gonna be 30 inches all the way around. That's gonna give me a whole lot of planting space. Like a whole lot of planting space. And plus I'm gonna have a garden going back there in the back. But I've been working, man. I've been working around here, you know, trying to get stuff together. Cause I feel like I'm a grown ass man. I ought to be able to feed myself. Some people might not feel that way. Some people do. But that's how I feel. But I've been working. I'll show you I've been working. My fence. See? All the way down there. All the way down there. I've been working. It's tight too. See? Tight. Can't hardly. Tight fence. See, it ain't no wobbly. Tight fence. But yeah, boy, I got a nice, sweet old fence. Gonna put me a feed steer back there. It go a pretty good ways back. Put me a feed steer back there. Put me a couple goats. Give me some laying hens. And I'll be able to feed myself with that in the garden. And I can eat probably 90% of my food myself. And that's how come I lost a little bit of weight. Lost that much. I ain't no small person. But lost a little bit. But like I say, trying to get this old fence done. And then I can go see, folks be worried about the wrong thing. Guess what they should worry about? They family, they kids, they priorities, they life, and what they got going. Oh, we worry about you, Jason. I appreciate your worry, but you know, I figured out a good while ago this life thing ain't all that hard. I mean, you can make it hard, you can make it easy, but to me it ain't all that. Once you get over the mind part of it, see, my mind races, it runs. I gotta keep it managed. I do certain things, and see, like, I go to that shed right there. As you go all the way down there to that back down there, All the way down. That good and strong too. Good and strong. That's a concrete in. Post concrete in, screwed in up there. And that post there concrete in. That one right there got 80 pounds of concrete. This right here got 240 pounds of concrete in there. And then that's what I've been doing. But I'm gonna have a lot of projects going on around here, so I'll just keep y'all updated. The major way.